is it so hard to let you go? You go. Is it so hard to let you go?
best days pass us by, and most long for a place that they never find. I'm afraid I wake up when I die, and it is too late to climb any mountain. Time is of the essence, the blood running through our core. It's best to not feel sorry when it's over. I will be the greatest that you've ever seen before, and I'll stay eternal. Sometimes I feel that my luck's run out. When things don't go to plan, I kinda lose my mind. I hope it's real, this life comes around. Just keep your faith and search for the fountain. Time is of the essence, the blood running through our core. It's best to not feel sorry when it's over. I will be the greatest that you've ever seen before, and I'll stay eternal.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it. Ask me how we got here, 'cause you don't know how. You say we're taking on water, yeah, we're sinking now. You're looking all concerned, like we're gonna drown. But we both know how to swim, no worries, let's float for now. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it. days I hate you, but baby, you're still mine. And now we have the best times, no matter what we do. And even when we don't, there's nobody I'd rather choose. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me.
The fire makes the city look so bright. Close your eyes and just stay tight. We have to go. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay with me while we leave. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay with me while we leave. Stay with me. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay with me while we leave. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay with me while we leave. Stay with me.
Can't see the sends yet. Let me just turn this down as well. I'm gonna turn my headphones up 2. Okay. Cool, cool, everybody. Alrighty. Sorry, just need a minute to get my situation in order here. Alright. Well, everybody, welcome back to the Sims 4 Silkwood Neck of the Woods Legacy. Or I got promoted? I don't remember that. Alden has been promoted to Soil Sifter. He will now make an additional $1 per hour for a grand total of $21 per hour. Simoleons, whatever. He also reads the following bonus. Starter fruits. Okay, cool. I think I have some starter fruits, but always good to have more. I think I can speed this up. Yeah. Because he'd be sleeping. Oh no! Oh dear. Sir, you gotta go to work. Okay, what's that? Why can't I see? Why can't I hover over these? To see what it says. I don't know why. Okay. Greenhouse nursery on the shop's a little too nurturing. The new sprouts have quickly grown out of control, taking over the place. I'll toss more fertilizer into the forest. Hack them back. The overgrowth with an oversized machete. The nursery was cut down to perfect care. Then you remove overgrowth surrounding the nursery pile. Plants in neat piles. Alden's boss was impressed by both the speed and organized process he took to clear the mess. Farm's getting small. Alright, I don't know why I can't see what his, like, little things are. I'm gonna have to go into Manage Worlds here. Let me just do that real quick. I hope this doesn't mess up his, job, though. No, it didn't. Okay. There we go. Oh, wait. Oh, he did come home. Whoops. I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to, bring you home, but, I needed to, check on your stuff. That's okay. We can say he, like, got sick or something and left early. Maybe he wasn't feeling good. He didn't get enough sleep. Look, he's tired. Have him go take a nap. We'll just pretend he, like, wasn't feeling well. He was gloomy earlier. That really hurt from injury. Yeah, oh, okay, there we go. So that's actually the perfect reason why he could have come home, you know. He had an injury. That was just really annoying. He just had an injury and, you know, had to come home and stuff. That's totally fine. We'll say that's why. We'll just have him rest up for the rest of the day. Have him have a snack. I always like want to be careful with the food thing, with the auto click for the food. Cause sometimes cause I have the UI cheats installed, so like sometimes it just you know, so I remember I did that once with my, like, one challenge, because I have the UI cheats on, so if you, like, do this, you know, you can make it go down and up. And, I might have accidentally, made my sim starve to death. Unintentionally. That's some stinky food. You know, just in case anybody is curious, if anybody wants to know, like, a little tip for, like, rag searches and stuff, if you have Parenthood, and you use the, like, pack a lunch thing, pack and a sack lunch, you can steal a bunch of community food and keep it for yourself. So yeah. Why did the man fall into the well? Because he couldn't see that well. Did I make you laugh? Yes, I think he would say yes, even though it wasn't really that funny. Oh, are you still suffering from your injury? Alright, buddy. We'll take it easy. Yeah. Wow, he like left all kinds of books. Alright, let's read some more gardening. And then I'm gonna have him like take a little nappy nap on the couch. We'll just say he fell asleep. Oh, he didn't want to read. Alright. Well, you didn't want to read then. He's just so tired. He had an injury, guys. Gotta let him rest it off. Okay. He's energized. Oh, there you go. He's stretching. That's good. Okay. Let's sweat. We're gonna rush this boost of adrenaline. Firmly embrace that he's the astonishingly sculpted arms that he likes fitness. I don't think he would. He's too much of a geek for that. I don't think that means that he's like unfit. I think that he's just like... I think like he would send a text back to her. I think she like sent him a text like, hey, are you doing okay? I heard you got injured at work. And he'd be like, yeah, I'm doing fine. You know, he's returning the text from her. Oh, you'd read a fantasy book and not the... Oh, look, she came over to check on him. Aw, that's really sweet. She's like, hey, I heard you got injured. Yeah, let's invite her in. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Might use the WASD to move around. It's a little bit easier for me. But yeah, aw, she came to like play him a little song. She's like, hey, do you want to like hear this new song that I'm working on? And he's like, yeah, that's cool. So how's your day? You know, I got hurt, but it's okay. Oh, how did you get hurt? Oh, I'll tell you. She still have a pimple? She's still broken out? Yeah, she is. I have to, get her like, get her face masks. Ugh, I hate Vlad. I really do. But he has to stay alive and so that he can, turn my Sims into vampires. It's really annoying. I think even if you move him out, he'll come. So, yeah. I don't know if this is really the... Maybe he'll tell a funny story about something that happened at work. Aww, feeling close to someone nearby. Aww. That's cute. So, maybe... Why is she talking about bed? I don't want to see how it goes. She's embarrassed. I don't think she'll be very receptive to romance stuff if she's embarrassed, but we'll help talk her down. There we go, that's cute. Aww. 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 Who knew he'd be so forward? I love this. Aww. They're so cute. No, don't stretch. Penny Pixies! Oh, he's still energized from a nap. Wow. Alright, I like that. Oh, he's so nervous he, like, has to pee. I love that. Me, though. How is that, like, actually me? Oh, she's reading a book too. She's like, hey, I think I heard about this book. I thought it was really cool. You said it was really cool. This is turning nice. Hello. It's always good to, like, you know. Oh, what if we ask to be our... If we ask... Will you be our girlfriend? You be my girlfriend? Oh, Vlad, go away. Yay! Aww. I don't know, maybe if he dares to kiss her cheek. Oh, I love it! So cute! And he's just like, I gotta pee. So nervous, guys. I love that. That is, like, absolutely me. Well, they haven't had sex yet, but he's letting her in here. That's interesting. Can I wash my hands? Can I wash my hands, please? There we go. I don't want to brush teeth. You know, maybe he's like, hey, like, you know, I got, okay. It's like, hey, like, I got a long day at work. You know, I appreciate you coming over. But I'm gonna rest up, and I will talk to you tomorrow. You know? Right? I think that would be good. I don't know if her voice is... If her voice is high enough. I might have to fix that in cast. Alright, why don't you clean up a little bit? Put away some stuff. You did brush your teeth before bed, that's good. You're feeling tired, so we're gonna have you go to sleep. Yeah, sleep off the rest of your injury there, buddy. And I think we call that a good day. Call that a successful day. I do want him to get married before he becomes an adult, though. I feel like that's always better. Oh, I can dig. Yes, I want to go to work. We're gonna have you get up, buddy. Because you gotta be at work. But I'm hoping I can dig that up. First, real quick, real fast, maybe do some watering. I don't know if you're gonna have enough time. But maybe you can do some watering before you head off to work. We'll find out. I'm hoping that still queues up. Yeah, there you go. Alright. He didn't actually, like... Oh, he did. He did water everything. Did I plant apple trees? I don't remember. I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. I'm sorry, I can't. Already until I started dating. Congratulations on landing a new girlfriend. Thanks. Alright, work will not let us starve to death. Yeah, there we go. There's some food. Oh, I do know that. Yeah. Hey! Good job. Yay! Alright. We're gonna have you get some leftovers. I'll have you read for fun because you're a bookworm. You like to do that. We send Talia a text. Because maybe, like, we just got... Maybe we just got that message that she sent us earlier. Oh, wow. He picked reading over food. That's a mood. My love! Hell yeah, Sim stream! Hello, Avery! Welcome to the stream! Go ahead and shout yourself out, dearie. Yeah, I was actually watching a bit of your legacy before I before I went live. Just watching the VOD back because I'm so sad that I missed it. God damn it. But yeah. So yeah, this is our Silkwood legacy. So he has like a little tiny house, just a little like basic house. Right now. But soon he will have soon hopefully he and his girlfriend can move in together and get married and stuff, and then all that good stuff will happen. Good job shouting yourself out. Yay. That sounded like really sarcastic for some reason. Right. Oh, I don't think I ever planted apple trees. That's okay. I don't really want to deal with trees. I just prefer to have the little plants. No worries, baby. Thanks for watching the VOD. Yeah! Yes, I love that emote. It's such a cute emote. I need more money. I need money for all of the things so I can support all of my friends. Okay, that's good. He is getting some fun up. What are you reading, buddy? Reel her in. Uh-oh. You're reading the sexist book. Yeah, if you didn't know, this book is, like, really weird. Multifaceted book gives the ultimate advice for chauvinist fishermen looking to reel in women and fish. Vultures require the right bait and they fall at your feet. Amazing! You know what? Maybe he's reading it because he wants to give it a critical review. That's what I'm saying. He's like one of those people who's gonna like loudly tweet about his book. He's gonna be like, gonna go on his social media like, oh, I read this terrible book and it was awful, and like at the author, just like get really angry. If I were to come out, would you be happy for me? I mean, I barely know you, dude, but yeah. Hey, Josh! Welcome in! Hi! Can we get a shout for Josh, please? One of you can do it. Both of you can do it. You're both mods. Whoever gets there first, I guess. Man, Josh, it's been a while. Oh, you can't... Oh, he can't send a happy text anymore. We'll just send a text. Send a general text. Can you eat your food, please? I asked you to. He put the food down so that he could read, which is a mood. But yeah, so she sent him a little scandalous text, while he was at work. And obviously you can't respond to that kind of stuff while you're at work. So, he texted her back just now, like, hey, I just saw this, like, you look pretty. Because I think he's, like, really awkward. I think he's just kind of like... he asked her to be, his girlfriend. Like, that's kind of, like, the most that he's, like, got it in him for right now. Like, he's just that shy. Alright, thank you, Avery. I appreciate it. But yeah, if you guys don't know, I usually, like, make up lots of stories for, like, my Sims. So these Sims have, like, all of the backstory. So hopefully that's okay with you guys. Aw, he's sleepy. We'll have him rest. He got injured yesterday, so he's really, I think he's really not doing super hot. We'll call that fully refreshed. What are you worried about? You were worried about something. Aw. I bet he's calling her. I bet he got, like, really worried or, like, had a bad dream or something like that. And he's just like, hey, like, I know this was just a bad dream, but I just, like, wanted to call you and make sure you were okay. Like, he has that kind of anxiety. I would 100% believe that from him. But, let's clean up a little bit in here. I'm also gonna have you brush your teeth. What? Oh. It was nice to vent you too on the phone. Alright, buddy. No, I wanted to respond to her. She wanted to take me to the opera. Rude. Okay. We're gonna actually invite her out on a date, I think. Okay. We're gonna invite her over. I forgot to have him brush his teeth this morning. That's so cute. Aw, I'm kind of sleepy, so I might take a nap while I'm listening to your stream. No problem, Avery. If you want, I can, change the music so it's a little bit more, chill out for you. I know this mix is a little bit, okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I will be courteous to my wife. I'll put on something, more chill here. Where's that Genshin mix that I really like? Where's that? Yeah, the Golden Apple Archipelago. I like this one. Okay. I like the Golden Apple Archipelago mix. Whoops. Oh, did she come over? Oh, yeah, there she is. No worries. I usually listen to YouTube while I sleep anyway. Gotcha. Alright, yeah, we gotta invite her in. I'm gonna ask her out on a date. Oh, she's really flirty. That's cute. Alright, let's ask her on a date. Yeah, I don't know if her voice is high enough, but... Because they're both trans, by the way. So that's why he has a technically, like, female voice, and she has a technically male voice. And I'm putting the quotes around it because gender is fluid and weird, you know? But... hello, wait, did I miss the SCP stream that was yesterday? Oh, no. Today is Wednesday. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay. Here's the thing, right? So tomorrow I'm not streaming because I needed to, I'm meeting up with a friend of mine instead. So I, for some reason, completely lost a day in my head. Like, for some reason, I thought yesterday was Monday and today was Tuesday. So I am completely, like, out the I know, I promised that, like, Wednesday would be our SCP stream, and I completely lost a day in between. So, Friday for sure. Friday for sure will be the SCP stream. I have it in my head now. Friday is the SCP stream. I'm so sorry. I got completely messed up. There was no stream yesterday, so no worries. There was nothing going on yesterday. I just completely lost a day. I didn't realize. I thought today was Tuesday. I saw a video from yesterday and it made me worried. Oh, no. No, you're fine. Hello! Hi, Scumbles! Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We are just chilling with Sims. I should actually turn the game sound up because we only have lo-fi on in the background. I'm sure you guys can't hear it very well. We have been on a date to no, not Brightchester. The other one. This one, Evergreen Harbor. Well, I hope you enjoy the meeting with your friend. Yeah, it'll be fun. We've been playing, Ace Attorney, together, and just, like, having a lot of fun doing the, I've been doing, like, the voices and stuff, and she's been doing voices, and it's just been really, it's been really fun, so. Okay, let's see if if you guys can actually hear the game, because I could barely hear the game before, so I'm sure you guys were in a bad shape. Community space. What's at this community space? Slot is not available. Slot is not available. It's not a date spot. Landfill lot. Port Promise. I guess we want to go to The bar. What time is it in game? Very early, right? It's a little early to go to the bar, maybe. Maybe we want to go somewhere else. Should we go to the university town? Let's go to, like, the university bar. Because, like, you know, they're probably having, like, a university student special or something like that. We can hang out there for a bit. What is SCP? Where to begin? Hey Max Avery, yes, hello Squimble, I see there's now a bot command. Yes, that's always been there. Yes, so you can do, exclamation point hello and say hello to the stream. If you would like to. Okay, but what is SCP? I'm confusion. Okay. So SCP itself stands for Secure, Contain, Protect. It's also the name of the, like, anomalous objects or creatures that are kept within the facility. Basically, it's kind of like an alternate universe where there's this government sort of organization that keeps track of anomalous happenings, anomalous objects, anomalous creatures in the world, and seeks to contain them to keep them away from the rest of humanity. I think it's technically classed as horror, although not all of the things are scary, per se. Like, there are some ones that are, like, really creepy, and there's a lot of varying degrees of, like, you know, creepiness or oddness, but not all of it is, like, outright jump scare, you're gonna piss your pants horror. A lot of it is just kind of like, oh, this is weird, or odd, or creepy. You know, like, it's not very, like, that traditional horror where there's a ghost and it's gonna come after you and it's gonna eat you. It's like, no, that's not what SCP is about, not in its entirety. Because, like I said, there are a lot of SCPs that are kind of meant to scare you, but some of them are just weird. Like, one of my favorites is a little patchwork teddy bear, that has the power to, create organs, from like stuffing and other materials and heal people with that. So, you know, like, weird, but not scary, you know? Maybe a little bit of body horror mixed in there, but it's not exactly terrifying. It's just weird. You know? Avery, do you remember the game SCP Containment Breach? Is that universe? Yeah. Oh, yes. The SCP universe would best be described as cosmic horror, but there's plenty of stuff that isn't necessarily dangerous. A lot of it is just sci-fi or fantasy. Cool. Yeah. So that's basically it. Yeah, like I said, it's kind of technically classed as horror, and the game itself is a horror game. But, you know, the universe itself isn't wholly scary, and a lot of the ones that I like are usually just, like, weird doors into alternate universes, or, like, I like safe class SCPs, which are basically, like, SCPs that are not going to kill you. Because there are some really dangerous ones. But yeah, there's just a lot of, like, really interesting ones, I think, and there's a lot of stuff that has added to the lore over the years. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff that's kind of, like, connected to the lore. There's, like, a circus run by some, like, weird guy with a lot of anomalous people. There's a toy maker, who makes anomalous toys. So, you know, like, there's all kinds of stuff that, like, the fans have added to the universe, and that's the cool thing. It's totally fan-driven. So, like, it's all open source. It's all, like, open, you know, like, you can use anything or take anything from it. And you can even profit off most of them. I think the only one that you can't technically profit off of, I think you can at all, is SCP-173, which is the first SCP that was created because that image that is associated with 173 is copyrighted by another artist. But he lets us use it for SCP, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, anyway, I've talked way too much about SCP. Let's get on with this date, shall we? I love SCP, though, Avery. If you're interested in coming to the stream, I would highly recommend it. It's really fun. And hopefully we don't have anything too scary, because I know you are more of a baby at horror than I am, which seems impossible. But is the case. I'm just teasing. It's okay to be a baby. All right. Everybody knows that I'm a baby. Like, we all know I was watching Gemini Home Entertainment and absolutely terrified. Okay, so we all know. All right, let's play ping pong against Talia. Let's go play ping pong. Oh, it's not too early to drink. It's 9 p.m. Okay, but we're gonna not start off with the drinking first. We're gonna play ping pong first. Because we are a nerd, you know, so we're gonna play ping pong first at the university bar. Basically focuses on the SCP Foundation, a clandestine organization devoted to containing, studying, and maintaining secrecy around anything that could be considered anomalous. Yeah, true. This can range from giant monsters that can rip people to shreds to vending machines to produce any kind of liquid requested. Yeah. Yeah, so there's a lot of, like, you know, there's a lot of, like, deeper lore and stuff like that, but that's the basics. Ye very big baby. There's also an extended universe with various factions and debates over philosophy from this. Yes, exactly. Oh, dude, I got my new Tamagotchi. Avery, that's so cool. Is it like the one that like looks like an Apple Watch? I can't remember what it's called. Also, I just banged my desk. Sorry if you could hear that. This should really count as a good date activity. Look at them playing ping pong. I love that I can just leave my Sims like this. I don't have to worry about that. They're playing ping pong, you know? I don't know if they're technically gonna have like a good date, but whatever. In my head, they're having a good date. That's all that matters. It's the new English one. It's got touch buttons. Ooh, that's awesome. Yay. I know you were so excited seeing all like the new... Oh, Talia one. How cute is that? Oh. They could become best friends. Are you kidding? Yes, let's do that. Hello? Aw. He's upset that he lost. Oh, she's bored? All right, let's tell a funny story to get this started. A super romantic compliment? Yeah, please. Let's make a flirtatious joke. We'll compliment her appearance. Because we love that. I'm just gonna queue up some stuff. We'll see what happens. And then I think I just have to generally flirt with her. Oh, there we go. Okay. Flirt with your date while flirty. Well, I'm not flirty, but that's okay. Oh, I can propose before we have a first kiss. Hello. No, thanks. I don't know if here is where I want to have my first kiss, but let's sit together down here. Actually, let's get a drink. Why is there nobody at the bar? Why is there nobody at the bar? All right, whatever. We're gonna sit together down here. And no, the Tamagotchi isn't out yet, but I am not getting that one. Getting that one. All right, yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, so that one isn't out yet. Okay, gotcha. Best friends. Yes. Def, not fed. Yes. That's good. Alright, I'm gonna wait for them both to sit down. And then before she can wander off, we're gonna queue up some... chatting. I'm gonna tell her an outrageous story. We're gonna do... Oh, I was gonna do an impression. Whoops. Do an impression. We're gonna... express fondness. That's cute. And enthuse about gardening. Because we've already established that he is the type to just ramble on about stuff. But she's very kind and just, like, listens to him. She's just like, she finds that endearing, which is cute. Sims become playful at the same time. Well, that never happens to me. For example, the SCP Foundation is a rather morally dubious organization that has virtually no accountability and regularly does shady things in order to do what could be seen as simply hoarding knowledge. Actually, I'll let this keep playing. And keeping anything and anyone considered different in a box. This is versus groups like the Serpent's Hand who argue that knowledge of anomalies should be public and non-dangerous anomalies should go free. Yeah. I'm really going on about SCPs. Okay, back to Sims. No problem, Lux. Oh, nice. Just keep them alive. Yes. Tamagotchi. Hey, the Queen of Kitsune has arrived. Hello, Kitsune. Can we get a shout out for Queen of Kitsune, please? Hi, Kitsune. How are you? The kind to ramble on. Why does that sound familiar? Oh no, that's me. Mom. Yes. No, I feel like anybody who is order drinks for group, yeah. I don't know where she went, but we're